building a solo is easy as 1, 2, 3. And we're going to learn that with Jubu Smith right now by checking out this solo. 1, repeat a motif. 2, riff on some sequences. 3, add that space, baby. So just from this first run through, we're going to see all 3 of those right away. Starts off with a catchy motif. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. That first time, repeats it, adds to it. Motif, motif, add to it. Right? A little bit of something, add to it again. A little bit of change. Sequence. Throughout the whole solo, he practically plays the motif twice in a row, either exactly the same or just a little bit different, same rhythmically. Something about it is very similar, and he makes it musical. So for this next part, motif. Change it up. And it continues throughout. So, to think about the way that he really evolves it, let's think about this actual chord progression and what he's playing throughout it. Our chord progression is E major 7 to A major 7. And then our turnaround, it kind of goes out of key here. It goes to G with the C in the bass. We can think about that like a type of C chord. A with a D in the bass. Think about that like a type of D chord. And then back to our E major 7. So basically what this chord progression is, it's E major 7, 1 to our 4 chord, which is A. And then it's a type of going over to our E minor scale, where we go to our flat 6, we go to our flat 6 in the C, our flat 7 in the D, and then back to our major. His approach to make it just really tasteful is over our 1 chord, our E major 7, we play our minor pentatonic on the 3rd. So we play G sharp minor pentatonic, and then over the A chord, our 4 chord, we play E major pentatonic, and then over the C, that's when we switch to E minor pentatonic. Over the D chord, we go back to our E major pentatonic. And when we hit that E at the end, we can go back to our G sharp minor pentatonic. And that really shows through with our patterns in what we just went through, right? That's G sharp minor pentatonic. We hit the A chord. Same lick, but just switching those pentatonics. So you don't have to think too hard. You're just changing it up. You're playing the same lick, switching the pentatonic, hitting those changes, and developing that motif. And we can hit a sequence in the E major pentatonic, going down 4 notes. And a real smooth thing to do is to anticipate the change. So instead of waiting till we hit that C chord to switch to E minor, we can do that in anticipation of it, just like he does. Every time you're improvising a solo, always think about these things, and it's going to come out way more melodic and way more interesting. Don't just play random shit. Develop a motif. Try and repeat and build off of what you just played. Right? So if you got your motif, it could be as simple as a 2-note motif. And we'll start off real simple. 2-note motif. Here we go. G sharp minor. A. E minor. G sharp. 3-note motif. Stick with those 3 things. Think about the rhythmic aspect of it, and it's all there. So if you want the tabs to all these licks that I just played, check out my Patreon in the link below. I have exclusive lessons, jam tracks as well. A jam track for this also, where you can work on your changes and play specifically trying to include these licks and these ideas over this exact progression and all this other stuff too. So thank you to my Patreon supporters. Hit me up if you have any questions. I'm on Instagram. And yeah, stay in contact. Keep jamming. Stay nasty.
Thank you.